You could put all three there, but I like where the two are.
All right, so I had a nice little afternoon at Ebony Park here in Boulder. Started with the sauna and cold plunge, and then ended up throwing around the frisbee with a couple of buddies that I saw at the park. Then I did a little bit of groundwork, and now I'm back home, and so I'm gonna actually get to replacing this cooling fan bracket because I took this next week off of work, and I really like to get up into the mountains, but I'm a little bit worried that if I don't get to this and kind of make sure everything's square, I'll have bad luck. So gonna get to doing this, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna start by draining the coolant first, and then I'm gonna remove this top radiator hose, and then I'm going to start by just removing this fan here. All right, so I drained the coolant. I literally just moved the radiator hose here, and I've taken this off. I was trying to loosen these nuts here, but see them. They're just really stripped, and like I would need some sort of solvent to kind of break down some of the rust to get them loose. And given that I want to hit the road pretty early tomorrow morning, I don't really want to open this can of worms up right now. So I'm just gonna reconnect the radiator hose and yeah, put some coolant back in it. So yeah. So since I drained all the engine fluid, and I don't have any, I need to go to the auto store and get some fluid. But I figured this is a perfect time to actually utilize my Segway scooter that I don't need anymore, but I did need a month ago when I didn't have my 4Runner running. So gonna see if I can assemble this. I'm guessing it'll take a while to get the battery to charge, but I don't have anything else going on, so gonna put this together and see how it goes. All right, so it keeps beeping at me for some reason. I don't know why, so I'm just gonna let it charge for a little bit and then take over to Advanced Auto Source Parts for cars and get some coolant. I just took a couple hits out of the last cigarette that I hope to smoke, well, that I will smoke until my High Rocks race, and hopefully won't really smoke after that. But nicotine's just always something that I come back to, and after my High Rock simulation race on Thursday, which was 2 days ago, yesterday was Friday, I just felt super tired and kind of needed something to take the edge off, and so I treated myself to 6 Lucky cigarettes, which hopefully counteracts my negative car luck that I didn't get to solve. But yeah, I just had a couple hits and didn't even really like it, and so kind of makes me wonder why I do it to myself. And yeah, so anywho, that's in the garbage. Lungs are gonna be good for the next month. But what's more pressing is this scooter is at 72%, and so we're gonna rip over and get her. The scooter's cool. The handlebars are really narrow, so it makes it hard to ride with one hand just because it's easy to kind of get too much speed and start getting the speed wobbles with it. So if I was to pick anything up again, I'd probably bring a backpack. It's definitely not a good one-handed scooter, but overall it's not bad. Skateboard might have been a better tool for the job today, but we got our coolant and we're good to go.
Sounds pretty good.
Well, it looks like that guy jinxed me. The battery's not working now. Something with the ignition. It was kind of weird when it said started and it was like rattling there. So I don't really know what's going on. When I was reconnecting the battery, it did smoke at me. So I know I'm going to unplug these or take these off and see if there's any loose connection happening here. I don't really know why that would be happening. When I put my key in, nothing's going, so battery's totally disconnected right now. Ugh. All right, so just tighten these up a little bit. Kind of got rid of whatever gunk was under there, and I think we're good to go now. I'll put the key in and the battery's back on, so let's give her another go here. All right. Whew. Well, that was unfortunately not as successful as I would have liked. Bit of an L, but not necessarily. I think I'm just gonna need like a few more days, like to spare if I actually really want to try to get those bolts off of the actual fan, just because they were like so tight, and like I really got into there with the right 12mm and then went and it like buckled to the next teeth or whatever you call it. So I really don't even know what I'm gonna do. Worst case scenario, I mean, I already have a new cooling fan bracket, so I could just saw those off. So there's always that, but obviously I gotta leave myself a few more days to do that. But anywho, I'm gonna end it here for today. 4Runner's running, truck's ready to go, so I'm gonna start packing, getting ready for tomorrow. Planning to head up to Silverthorne, I think is where it is. The Edinburgh Nice Guys got a sauna there. And so figure it would be a good stop for me on my way to Steamboat, because I'm trying to get there on Monday for my DMV appointment. And so, yeah, should be a fun adventure. Thanks for watching.